Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Breaking Bulletin, your premier source for critical global developments. What do you think about the United States tightening its borders against citizens from 43 countries, including Russia and Belarus? Please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe with the notification bell activated so you never miss an update as we delve into this significant policy shift. Today, we are examining a bold move by the United States, plans to tighten entry rules for citizens of 43 countries, including Russia and Belarus, as reported by the New York Times on March 14, 2025, at 15:48 PDT. This proposal emerging from President Donald Trump's administration. Re-elected in November 2024 and sworn in on January 20, 2025, signals a dramatic escalation in immigration and security policy, potentially affecting millions worldwide. To fully understand this development, we will explore its origins, the complete list of affected countries, the historical context of United States travel bans, and the geopolitical stakes at play, ensuring you have all the background needed to navigate this complex story. The New York Times, citing officials familiar with the matter, detailed a draft list developed by the United States Department of State in collaboration with security agencies. This list categorizes 43 countries into 3 tiers: red, orange, and yellow, each facing varying degrees of entry restrictions. The red tier includes 11 countries whose citizens would be entirely barred from entering the United States. The orange tier comprises 10 countries, including Russia and Belarus, where travel would be heavily restricted, potentially allowing wealthy business people entry but blocking tourist and immigration visas with mandatory in-person visa interviews. The yellow tier lists 22 countries given 60 days to address security deficiencies such as inadequate traveler data sharing or lax passport controls or risk escalation to stricter tiers. This proposal builds on Trump's first-term travel bans, notably Executive Order 13,769 of January 27, 2017, which targeted 7 Muslim-majority nations and sparked global outrage, per the BBC. Let us start with the full list of 43 countries, as outlined in the draft. The red list, banning all entry, includes Afghanistan, Bhutan, Cuba, Iran, Libya, North Korea, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, Venezuela, and Yemen. These nations, per the New York Times, align with prior United States security concerns, many designated under the Visa Waiver Program's 2016 updates by the Obama administration for terrorism risks, per the Department of Homeland Security. The orange list, facing sharp restrictions, comprises Belarus, Eritrea, Haiti, Laos, Myanmar, Pakistan, Russia, Sierra Leone, South Sudan, and Turkmenistan. Here, exceptions might apply to elite travelers, but the average citizen faces a near impossible path to entry, reflecting heightened vetting. The yellow list, under a 60-day compliance deadline, includes Algeria, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Burkina Faso, Chad, Djibouti, Egypt, Indonesia, Iraq, Jordan, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Kuwait, Lebanon, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, and Tunisia. These nations must improve security protocols or face potential bans, per Ukrainska Pravda's March 14th report citing the New York Times. This policy's roots lie in Trump's January 20, 2025, executive order, per the New York Times, mandating the State Department to identify countries with deficient vetting, echoing his 2017 ban's intent to curb terrorism risks. Background is crucial. Trump's first-term travel ban revised as Executive Order 13,780 on March 6, 2017, after legal challenges suspended entry from Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen for 90 days later, adding North Korea and Venezuela per the White House archives. The Supreme Court upheld a third version in June 2018, per Reuters, affirming presidential authority over national security. The 2025 proposal expands this scope dramatically, tripling the number of targeted nations and introducing tiered restrictions. Russia and Belarus's inclusion is notable. Russia, under Vladimir Putin, faces United States sanctions since its 2014 Crimea annexation and 2020 Ukraine invasion, per the United States Treasury. Belarus, led by Alexander Lukashenko since 1994, supports Russia militarily, hosting troops near Ukraine, per the Associated Press in 2024. Both nations' citizens currently require visas for United States entry, but this plan would tighten scrutiny, possibly halting most travel. Geopolitical tensions fuel this. Trump's March 6, 2025, comments on deporting 240,000 Ukrainians, per Reuters, and his February 1st blanket 25% tariff on Canadian goods, per CBC News, reflect a broader isolationist stance. The red lists Afghanistan, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen reprise first-term targets linked to instability or terrorism. Cuba, North Korea, and Venezuela long-standing United States adversaries face continued exclusion, per the State Department's 2024 designations. Bhutan, a peaceful Himalayan monarchy, is an outlier, possibly flagged for passport security gaps, though no public evidence confirms this. The orange lists Eritrea, Laos, Myanmar, Sierra Leone, South Sudan, and Turkmenistan share traits of authoritarian rule or civil strife, per Freedom House 2024. Pakistan and Haiti, despite United States ties, may face scrutiny for migration or crime concerns, per Customs and Border Protection's 2025 data. The yellow lists Middle Eastern and African nations Algeria to Tunisia reflect Trump's focus on vetting, many tied to past terror risks or United States military engagements. Per the Council on Foreign Relations, historical context is key. Post 9/11, the United States tightened immigration under the Patriot Act of 2001, per the Department of Justice, creating the Visa Waiver Program's security framework. The 2015 Paris attacks prompted Obama's 2016 designations, per DHS, setting precedents Trump now amplifies. Canada's reaction is telling. Prime Minister Mark Carney, sworn in March 14, 2025, per Reuters, vowed cooperation with Trump despite tariff threats, per CBC News, highlighting North American stakes. Russia's Kremlin, via Dmitry Peskov on March 14, called it discriminatory, per TASS, promising retaliation. This policy's mechanics are intricate. The State Department's red ban would mirror 2017's outright suspension, while orange restrictions involve consular discretion, per the New York Times. Yellow nations face a compliance clock, with failure risking harsher measures, per Ukrainska Pravda. Critics, per Reuters on March 15, warn of diplomatic fallout, citing closures of United States consulates in Europe as leverage weakens. Supporters, per posts found on X from March 14, argue it bolsters security amid global unrest. Economic impacts loom. United States tourism, a $2 trillion industry in 2024 per the United States Travel Association, could lose millions from restricted nations. Legal challenges are likely. The 2017 ban faced injunctions, per the BBC, and this broader scope may test Trump's executive powers again, per Fordham's James Cohen in Reuters. This is Breaking Bulletin, delivering exhaustive analysis. The United States plan to tighten entry rules for 43 countries, including Russia and Belarus, as of March 14, 2025, reshapes global travel and security. What are your thoughts on whether this will enhance safety or strain international ties? Please share your perspective in the comments. I look forward to your views. If you found this report valuable, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe with the notification bell on for more in-depth coverage. Thank you for joining us. Stay informed, remain engaged, and I will see you in our next update.